The woman carried her baby for 2 years and finally gave birth, but her husband feared she was sick, so he did not let her touch the child. He sent her to live alone in the old house. The woman missed her baby deeply, and her mind began to twist. She often saw trees shining with golden light. When she touched them, she could pull out golden threads. She did not know the danger of the threads. The next day, she used them to make clothes for her baby. Strangely, her own mother could not see the threads. She thought her daughter missed the baby too much, so she told her son-in-law to bring the child. When the woman held her son with love, she touched his face. To her shock, golden threads grew on his head. When she pulled out the threads, the child stopped breathing. The woman cried and explained to her husband. He grabbed the child and told her never to touch him again. The next day, a young man passed by. He saw the clothes made from golden threads. The woman told him the strange story. He said it was a kind of demon thread that lived inside all creatures. If demon threads were pulled from a baby, the baby would grow weak or even die. The woman begged him to save her child. The young man took the clothes with him. He put them on the child and said the child must wear them until he turned 7 years old. The husband could not see the clothes. He thought the young man was a liar, but the child opened his eyes again. The young man told them to write him a letter in 7 years so he could remove the clothes. But only 2 years later, the boy already looked like he was 10 years old. He fought with older children and could easily push down a grown man. The villagers said he had no manners and would cause trouble one day. Soon, the boy began to see floating insects. Sometimes he saw fairies watching him. His father feared he would end up like his mother, so he locked him in a dark room. The boy cried into his bedding in anger. Suddenly, a box tipped over, and clothes fell on the ground. He saw the clothes his mother had made from the demon threads. The shining treasure made him believe it came from the fairies. His friends laughed at his idea, and he fought them again. On his way home, he met the young man. The young man was surprised to see how fast the boy had grown. He tried to force out the demon threads with medicine, but even when the boy's hands were covered, he could still see the fairies. The young man told the husband to let the boy see his mother. He said the other way to remove demon threads was to free the knot in the heart. The three of them went into the mountains to see the wife. She had touched the threads for too long while making clothes for her son. Her body was now filled with insects. The boy realized she was the fairy who had always watched him. Later, the husband brought his wife back home. She slowly recovered her strength. The boy calmed down and blended in with his friends.